All right, good morning. This is Matt Smith here, Colton RV, North Tonawanda. It's Travel Trailer Tuesday, or Towable Tuesday, because we're on a fifth wheel. We're back on the Reflections today. It's a 150 series. This is a 295 RL, which is a half-ton towable. It maxes most half-tons out, so you got to be careful on this one. The unloaded weight, dry weight on this is 8,794 pounds. Your GVWR, which is your gross vehicle weight, total this is going to weigh if you load it up, 10,995. Your hitch weight is 1391, and the total length on this is 32 feet 9 inches. Your height is 12.3 to the top, the highest point on top, and your fresh tank is 52 gallons, so you get a little bit bigger gallons, fresh tank on these fifth wheels. Your gray tank will hold 78 gallons, which is 2 tanks on this one. And your black tank, your toilet, is 39 gallons. And your awning size is 13 foot 6 inches. And you got 2 slides on this. So you got 2 main slides, one on this side of the camper, your camp side, and then the opposing side, so you get a little bit bigger inside on this one with an island and everything. No slide in the bedroom on this one, but it does have a nice wardrobe inside, wardrobe closet. So when you look at fifth wheels, the first thing people always ask is storage capacity or storage areas. So you got your nice big storage area here, pass through. You have LED light in here with motion sensor, and there's actually, if you wanted to plug something in, you can actually run the plug wire down underneath through this and run it outside, and you put TVs, ice makers, and all the other things that you like to plug in. The door is a slam latch door, so you got one handle with a lock, and it slams lock. Magnet to hold it up, and this door is insulated, so both doors on each side insulated because there's force heat underneath the belly here. So the cover spot here, so that way it doesn't get cold. You actually keep it warm during the winter time. You have one 30-pound tank on each side, propane tank. So when one runs out, it'll switch over to the other one, and you know to just fill that one up. This is fiberglass pinch laminated on it, so this is going to last a lot longer. Your vinyl decals are going to last a lot longer. They're not going to fade or come apart. They've done a lot. Grand Design has done a lot on the technology wise to make sure that no fading happens on this right away on the camper. As we go around, we'll go underneath here, lock this up. So you got a nice storage compartment under the front end too. Your battery goes up front, and then you got area for storing other things that you may want to keep out of the rest of the camper. I store my electrical and my water hose in here so it doesn't take up the cargo space in the front. Also, you can put a small little generator up here, a portable generator, so that way you can lug that around and keep it out of the way of everything else. Motion sense light in this too. I'll back up a little bit and show them the front cap on this. So this front cap is one piece fiberglass auto body paint. So this is going to be solid. It's not going to fade in the future, and it's also going to be a little bit more durable for the road conditions and all that. You have your turn point. You see here, turn point trail air made by Louvered, and what this does is it actually pivots up here for half-ton towables. A lot of half-ton trucks, if you have a crew cab, you're only 5.5 foot bed, so you don't have room to have that slider inside the bed of your truck. The slider hitch is basically meant for when you're trying to back up to jackknife the camper a little bit. The slider gets it away from the cab, so you don't touch the end of this with the cab of your truck. So this does similar, so it will pivot in underneath the pin box here. So this is going to pivot there, and it helps keep this away from your truck cab so you don't jackknife it into your truck. So that's a nice feature for half-ton towables. It's hard to find a half-ton towable. Grand Design has a great feature to help you out with that. As you go around, you're going to see this is the other side here. Again, another slam latch door. And here you got all your pull tanks valves here. You got 2 gray tanks, like I said before, and then your black tank. It is inside the heater compartment, so it's outside of the elements, so that it's not going to actually freeze up on you if you're trying to dump your tanks and it's 30 degrees out. Black tank flush. That's real quick is you pull your black tank first. When you're dumping your tanks, you hook up the hose to the black tank, and it's going to rinse the top of your black tank out, get all the toilet paper out of there. After you're done rinsing that out, you close that and you pull your gray tanks and let the soapy water rinse your hose out. You can winterize here. You can see all the functions here. You can do winterize, dry camp, city water connection, sanitize, power fill to your tank, all in one area. So you're just going to turn these valves, what the diagram tells you to do. Makes it simple so that you don't have to pull panels off when you go to winterize this. On the other side here, we'll switch sides. Here is auto level feature. So this is designed for one push button auto level. You also have it up here. I forgot to point this out. So you don't even have to open the door. You hit auto level here, hitch height here. So it's all one push button. They actually went to, with the Louvered here, they actually upgraded this to where you can actually do it on your cell phone. Pair your phone up to this, Bluetooth it right to the panel, and you have all those functions, turning your lights on, open your slides, everything on your cell phone. So you don't even have to go in the camper to do all the setup work on this. So the auto level, you hit auto level, it's going to level the camper out, open your slides, you're all set up. That's how easy it is to set this camper up. When you tear down, you're going to close your slides, and then you're going to hit retract all, or on the front here it says actually hitch height. It's going to retract all your jacks back to the up position, and it's going to put the pin box to the height of your truck. So all you got to do is back in, and it remembers what it was when you took it off your truck. So it's a pretty cool feature. Again, one push button, you're just backing the truck up, waiting for it to stop, and pull right under and lower it down and take off. Then you got your hot water tank here. So it's hot, it's propane and electric. Change this up just a little bit on the frontage, which is pretty cool with the Medic. Your heat vent, air vent on this, and then this is a 50 amp service. The reason it's 50 amp service because in the bedroom you have that option to drop a second AC inside if you're in hot weather. If you're going to be in 100-degree weather constantly, you might want to put a second AC in. This is solid all the way around. Insulation, 5-frame aluminum frame, just like the walls in here. And it's so well built that it's actually going to be, you can walk on these slides if you really wanted to. Underneath is almost like a Gore-Tex material. Actually helps release the water, but it doesn't let water in. So your underneath is not going to be getting moisture in there where it's going to mold up on you and start to smell. And then you get a soft floor out of it. The 2 vents for your fridge and freezer. We'll go around here. On the back here, you're going to see there's a hitch. So you can put a luggage rack on this, bike rack, even those kayak racks and everything else. They have a ladder. Wow, it's bright out today. They have a ladder up to the roof because it's a fully walkable roof. And you can go up there and check your seals a couple times a year. You should always be doing that because when you're rocking down the road, your camper's doing this down the road, going through an earthquake and windstorm. So you want to make sure nothing's peeling up and coming apart up there. You have a nice big window on the back. It is set up for backup camera up top there for Furion. So you can purchase a camera and get the receiver inside the truck. 2 awnings on this. So you got one awning on the slide with LED strip, and then you got the other awning on the main part with the LED strip, so you can keep your campground nice and bright and illuminated for being able to see. They upgraded 2021s, late 2020 to 2021s. They put Goodyear tires on this now, so these tires are going to be a little bit better than the Westlake's, but it's been the more popular tire now. Going in here, you got nice easy lift aluminum steps, so these just fold right up. Actually, I forgot that they upgraded these. So a lot of people like those solid steps that go all the way to the ground. These actually have the function where you put these legs down and they sit on the ground, and that way the camper doesn't rock around. So these will do the same thing as those solid steps will do now. As we go in, we're going to go right to the command thing here. Yeah, control panel. So your control panel, so the way it works now, let me pull this up. See if we can see this. This should be more underneath this. So this is Compass Connect. So this is what Grand Design went to with that Louvered function. So you pair your phone up to the camper, and then you run all these functions with your phone. You can run it on your phone, you can run it here, and on the touch screen underneath the belly. So you have 3 ways to run all your functions on this. Turn your lights on, turn or open your slides, close your slides, auto level, and all that. So there's all these different areas in case one doesn't work, you have another area to go to. Slide controls, awning controls are right here. Ceiling light. These have tank heaters in them, so if you are in a cold weather, because this is a cold weather package on this one, tank heaters will blankets around your tanks. So that's a 12 volt, so this will run while you're traveling if you leave it on your battery. So your battery is being charged by your truck while you're driving, so you won't kill your battery while you're traveling. And then you got your water pump, gas and electric water heater, awning lights, step lights, and your porch light. Slide controls and everything right there, all in one area. Max air vent right here, so it takes the airflow and it helps balance the airflow through the RV, so it sucks the air out over here. So I'm not going to reach that, right? So it's nice to have that touch button. It is rain sensitive, so it will shut itself if it's raining out, so that way you don't get water in your camper, say you're out hiking or biking somewhere. This has a freestand table on it, but it also has a booth on the one side. So you can actually take this booth out. It's a chest underneath it. You can take that and maybe put it in front of the couch in the back there and use it as a footrest. You got your solid table, and you'll notice everything in the Grand Designs are all wood. So there's no particle board. Everything's wood, solid, so it's going to last a lot longer for you. You got your 2 theater seats in here. You got heated, massage, and there's a blue LED light in this too, and we have power to it. Thomas Paine furniture, nice, comfortable, good place to take naps while you're out camping. It's one of my favorite spots to cool off if it's really hot outside. You got your sofa or your love seat back here, which is going to be a bed too. So we'll pull this apart real quick. So you can see how easy this is to open up. Pick this up, open the legs, let it go to the ground, and then you pull this side down, and then you can just put these back up as a headboard if you want, or just pillows up front. So you got nice, comfortable, this is spongy all the way through. It's a little bit more comfortable than some beds. You got windows over here, windows on, they all open, these windows on the sides. Even on the slide, you got 2 windows on the opposing sides. So this gets you a good cross breeze in here, so it'll cool off if it's a nice day out. End tables there with more storage, and more storage above. This is a great place to put extra blankets, sleeping bags, you know, for guests. And then we'll move over there. You got your fireplace. So that's electric. It is actually throws out a lot of heat. So if you didn't want to use your propane in a chilly morning, turn that on and it'll actually warm this whole thing up. You got little cubbies on the side and then nice drawer underneath the TV. Good place to store remotes, games, and stuff like that. And then the Jensen radio up here. This will be Zone A, Zone B. So Zone B is outside speakers. Zone A is inside speakers. It's a DVD player, and you can pair your phone up to this Bluetooth and play your own music off your phone. And then you got areas over here for storage. Here's the pantry here. It's got a motion scent light in here, LED light right there. So when you open the door, the light turns on. You can see all those shelves while you're looking around for whatever you're looking to munch on. You got your solid counter. Now, this is a 150 series, so this doesn't have the granite counters. These are all pressed foam counters, so it's all one piece. It will not, there's no edge on this to roll up on you, but the reason why they use this, keeps the camper light, so you're not putting those heavy material for granite tops in them, like the next stage reflection will be. You got counter space on both sides of the stove, some plugs on both sides of the stove, so you can put Keurig, toaster, toaster oven, whatever you need to go camping with. And then glass top cover with 3 burners, and then the oven underneath. You even have a pots and pan holder underneath the oven, and you have storage under there. You got your drawer, and this is real wood all the way around. Little cubby holes next to the microwave, and the microwave is real big. You can definitely fit all kinds of stuff in this microwave. On this side of the counter, you even got 3 drawers on this side, and more under trash can or whatever you want to put underneath there. Then you have your 8-cube fridge. Oh, so these actually, I forgot they're doing this now. So 2021 is coming up with Louvered tire monitor, pressure monitor. So you take this receiver, put it in your truck, and if your tires get low, your monitors, the tire monitor will alert you, so you know your tire's getting low, or maybe it blew, and you just don't know it right away. It'll cause less damage because you're going to stop quicker instead of the tire flopping around and hitting everything. You got more cabinet space under here, lots of space, drawers underneath there. You even got a little area, get some things out of the way there. Storage up here. There's just everywhere. Everywhere storage. So, nice backsplash on this counter, and then you got plugs and USB ports under here too. So this is, put this back over here out of the way. So you got all this counter space here. The ceilings are nice high, LED lights all throughout the camper. You got the Coleman AC units, which are quieter than the older AC units they were using. So it's going to be really quiet. You're not going to have to yell when you're talking, trying to watch TV, pump up the TV really loud. So, and it's all racetrack ducted all the way through. So every vent is going to be actually blowing nice and even. So that way it's not going to get hot in one area and cold in the other. So it's going to maintain its temperature front to back about 1 degree or 2. So that way it's not, you don't need to drop a second AC in the bedroom because it's going to stay nice and cool for you. The AC controls right in the middle here. So your thermostat. So that's going to keep it being in the middle of the camper. It's going to help regulate the temperature a little better. In the bathroom, you got a motion sense light in here too, and then you get a little fan, and you crank this up, and you can vent out the air while you're taking a shower, so you get it so it's not so steamy in here. Medicine cabinet here. You even get counter space next to the sink, so great for holding toothbrushes, makeup, and all kinds of stuff. So you have that work area for that. And then you got a nice tall shower, skylight above you. It's pretty bright in here. And then these wands are actually nice because they're high pressure. So they actually spray out really good. They don't just drip down. And when you're taking a shower, you get it up to temperature. Turn off the wand after you get all nice and wet. Soap up, turn it back on, and rinse off. Porcelain toilet. It basically helps so it doesn't stink so much. Venting out. In the bedroom here, so a little step up here. I have to crouch down a little bit, but it's still a lot of room. There's a full length queen, and then there's storage underneath the bed. And then you got a night light on both sides of the stands, and then inside here you have plugs on both sides of the bed too. And then storage above, And then there's storage over here too. Pass by here. So here's you got hangers in here. You could stack sleeping bags, all kinds of blankets and stuff in there. And then you got your 4 drawers underneath it too. So you can't run out of room in this one. If you do, you probably brought the whole house. The other thing too is the shades. They're pull down blackout shades, and then they don't fly back up. This has an escape window on this side, and then you have a big window on the other side. I don't know if you can catch that. Lots of light in here. We don't have this plugged in right now, and it's pretty bright in here, being that we don't have any of the lights on. And all your vents inside your room, like I said, it's going to stay nice and cool in here. So that's pretty much the Grand Design Reflection. This is a 295 RL. You have any questions, please ask. We'll be watching this throughout the day, and share it. And what we'll do is, you guys have any questions, come in. We'll be able to help you out with fifth wheels, travel trailers, motorhomes. We have diesel pushers here. We got a lot of inventory for you to look at. Again, my name is Matt Smith here, Colton RV. Give us a call, 716-694-0188. Or you can contact us here on Facebook or YouTube. Thanks a lot.